A great myth has enduring power. No matter where the story comes from. This myth begins with a knock on the window.
Grandpa O'Neill, I wish you were here to read my drafts. You always gave such good advice. I'm trying to live up to your example, but you left awfully big shoes to fill. What was that? Shoot! Leave her alone!
Phew! Boy, am I lucky you showed up. But you're not Mr. O'Neill. Where is he? This is his study. What do you mean he passed away? Oh, wow. I'm really gonna miss him. I was hoping he could help me too. Someone's using magic to trap us fairy folk. You must be his granddaughter, right? My name's Orna. Are you a writer too? I bet you could help us, just like Mr. O'Neill did. But first things first. Mr. O'Neill was pretty handy with the needle and thread. And thanks to that pesky owl, I need a new dress. Can you help me out? Now that's lovely. even better than your grandfather would have done. Here, this is the monocle of true vision. Your grandfather gave it to me. It's a bit cracked, but it works. It'll show you where magicians have cast hidden spells. This is a witch's familiar, but it disguised itself as an owl. Its witch might be nearby. You better keep an eye out.
Solomon, we need your help. A witch from your world is trying to open a doorway into our world. King Oberon awaits here with his army, ready to conquer your world. The witch is using magic she's taken from the fairy folk. Her power is increasing, and soon she'll open the doorway.
Halt! Excuse us, miss. There's a curfew on, don't you know? But I guess we could let you pass. On one condition. You could open up this barrel of cranberry juice for us. Our official watch work policy states that watchmen are forbidden from opening barrels of any kind while on watch. See how it works? If you open the barrel, no one's breaking any rules. What do you say? Open up the barrel and we'll let you pass. There. Now, how can we help you? So why are you wandering the streets with a dangerous witch on the loose anyway? She's got a point, eh, mate? We'd teach that witch a lesson or two. Oh, we're not a patrol, miss. Our orders are to stay right here, tied to this spot. But we don't want you wandering around where the witch will get you. All righty, miss. As long as you promise not to wander off. You really shouldn't take your chances out here alone. That witch, she uses magic spells. Very funny, lady. Joke all you want, but the town banished her for practicing witchcraft. Her name's Rita. Ask anyone. The market? At this time of night? What do you want to go there for? You're pixie. Right. Been reading one too many of your granddad's children's books, I take it? Run along, but be quick about it.
The owl's after me. It won't stop until it gets me. I have an idea. Let's trap it.
We're closed. Go away. O'Neill, eh? You related to Solomon? Did he tell you about the secret knock? Wait, what's that in your hand? It can't be. Yorrick's monocle. How'd you get your hands on that? Hey, what do you think you're doing there, missy? Don't do it. I don't need anyone here to know. Ugh, no use hiding anymore. You see me for what I really am. I come from the fairy realm. Connor Oddjobs is the name. I used a spell to conceal myself from humans. Here's my story. One day in the fairy realm, King Oberon's most prized possession, the heart of nature, was stolen. The king was furious, and his search for the heart of nature was desperate. He waged war after war in pursuit of it, oppressing his subjects and eventually bringing ruin to the realm. We fairy folk couldn't stand Oberon's tyranny any longer. We tried to talk sense into him, but in his fury, he wouldn't listen. A battle began, and we were defeated by Oberon's army. We were branded as traitors, and the army hunted us down. One day, when we thought all hope had been lost, a stranger appeared, offering us the chance to live in a new world without tyranny. The stranger took us through a doorway to his world, this world. Here, at last, we could live in peace. We owe that man our lives. He was a beacon in the dark, our savior. He was called Yorrick. So you say a witch's familiar is after you? An owl? And you want me to trap it? By all means, I'll help you. Let's gather the parts I need for the trap. Listen carefully. First, I'll need some gears. Now some iron springs. I'll also need some wire. Here, place the trap with the decoy in the pile of leaves next to the fountain, and come back once you've caught the owl.
How dare you trap a witch's familiar? Why did you do that? My, aren't you a compassionate one? I'll do as I please. I'll catch as many fairy folk as I want. How dare you mock me? Rita will hear of this. Rita will make sure you get what you deserve. You and that odd jobs fellow. Okay. The witch steals fairy magic and uses it to open the doorway between the fairy realm and this world. Soon the Elf King will conquer all. That's all I know. I swear it. Now please, let me go. The rat catcher keeps them in a secret hideout. But many escaped and they hid all over town. Most of them are in the tavern.
you want to hear a poem? I long for my long lost nose ring. Oh, that one never talks. He's a quiet sort.
Sorry. I thought you knew your grandfather was the king of thieves. He might have been a master thief, but he was an exceptional human. I sense a lot of fear in this place. The attic is the source. I don't know what kind of fairy creature took refuge there.
You'll never get me gold! I mean coal! Keep your hands off! Wait! You're not the witch! Either way, you can't have me gold. I mean coal. Oh, you got me. It's gold, not coal. Listen, I overheard you and the pig downstairs. How about you give me a gold coin, and I give you that nose ring the pig's been moping about. Oh, a deal's a deal. Here you go, miss. My name's Gideon. I too escaped from Fairyland. I was hunted just because I'd never bow to no king. I know the witch wants to bring the elf king here. I suggest you run. Run far and run fast. Trying to stop him is a fool's errand. I tried to tell the lot upstairs to run, but they're too scared to. We should talk them into running before it's too late.
My nose ring! Ah! Oh, I feel invincible now. Ah! Oh, here's the thing you wanted.
We best be careful. Fairy folk can be dangerous when cornered.
frightened of the witch. She's here.
My, what are we here? The not-so-famous granddaughter of the famous writer. Keep out of my business, child.
Get out of here!
Sorry, I can't let you go. I don't know why that old witch wants these pixies, and I don't care. I'm not one to turn down good pay. Rita, I've got her. Let's take the smuggler's route, and that way is underground with the watch will never find us. Will she be all right? I mean, she won't die, right?
She'll live.
Oh, that's a relief.
Wake up, wake up! Rita and Margrat were here. They kidnapped all the fairy folk. What was that scrap of paper that Margrat left for you? Let's take a look.
I thought I might help myself to a bit of the tart nectar of the gods, but here I come to find someone's destroyed the barricades. Oh, I better get to my post. If anyone asks, you never saw me. You know what they say, loose lips sink ships. So long.
See that tree? That means the fairy folk are trapped here. You see, we fairies have an effect on nature.
You'll never get my gold. Not you, and not anybody else either. I'm rich, I tell you. Leave me alone to my gold.
Stop, please! You've got to let me catch you. I won't hurt you. I promise. Let me apologise for my behaviour earlier. Believe me, I'm on your side. It's not like that. Rita's got the upper hand here. I have no choice but to do what she says. Rita blackmailed me. She'll stop at nothing to open that portal. I don't know, but she can't do it without the fairy folk's magic. I better go. I can't have Rita see me with you. She's dangerous. Let me show you I'm on your side another way. I've got something that can help you. I've got something you need, but how do I know I can trust you with it? You're right. Here, take this. I stole it from a greedy person who didn't deserve it. It's a ring that can unlock any secret, if you find the special signets first.
Let's play a little game, shall we? There's no way you can beat me. I'm an all-time champ. You really want to take a chance? I'm warning you. I'm undefeated. Aye, lass. That's beginner's luck, is... Oh, I'm just letting you win, okay? No more Mr. Nice Guy. Oh, I've never lost like this in luck. Won't always please. This will be... That should have been mine. You were just lucky that luck won't always be. I cry foul. You are really starting to get on my nerves. First, you beat me at my own game. And now this. You're as bad as that rat catcher. He stole my ring. It was a special ring. I took it from Oberon's chambers before he exiled me.
That ring belonged to Oberon. We may still have a chance to stop him. can sense my fairy friends are near. We've got to rescue them from that witch.
You again? You don't know when to give up. Get it on.
This will give you time to reflect on what a meddling pain you've been.
Yorrick and I fell in love at first sight, and it was grand. But I was promised to King Oberon. I would become queen of the fairy realm. Yorrick stole the heart of nature in an attempt to prove his love. There was an accident, and the portal closed. Yorrick worked with the professor at the Mages University to try to reopen the portal, but Yorrick died before they could succeed. But the professor, Robert O'Hare, is still around. Go, find him. See what he can tell you about the portal.
Halt, I say. The college is closed for renovations. How did you manage to get in? Why, yes, I am the eminent scholar Robert O'Hare. Please, if you would be so kind, tell me with whom I am speaking. So you are Yorrick's granddaughter. That's what many of us called him. Like in Shakespeare's Hamlet, we knew him well. You certainly didn't come here for a lecture. What is it you seek? Unfortunately, I've lost most of the parts to the device. I have an absent-minded streak. But why is this device of interest to you? So, King Oberon plans to attack. My, these are dire circumstances, indeed. Your understanding of the nature of this device is correct. Theoretically, we could use it to trap Oberon between the worlds. However, we have a few obstacles to overcome first. Please, follow me. One of my crystallites has destabilized, so watch out for the bolts. Those bolts could rearrange your face. Ah, here's the book for which I was looking. Now, where did I put those pickled onions?
Sort. I hope this isn't a waste of time.
Ah, here are the instructions. I thought I'd misplaced them. Alas, we're missing the Staff of Silence. This is serendipitous. Would you be so kind as to help me prepare the staff? As I mentioned, I've misplaced the parts. Please help me find them. Now all we need is a token for the fairy you'd like to summon. We just need to insert the staff. Trust me, this is no ordinary sundial. Oh no! Something's wrong with the energy source. It's in the aviary. This is where the mage's skulls powered the entire college. Once all the skulls were in place, that is. Powerful creature in my grasp. I can't wait to show the Board of Scholars.
You don't know what you're doing.
What do you mean you're the wrong fairy? I'm not about to let you go. This will earn me tenure for life.
Granddaughter of Yorrick, why would you do this to me? I see. You were right to try, but that wasn't Oberon's ring. It was mine. Who captured me? I know Professor O'Hare. I'll try to convince him to release me. He's the only one who can. You don't have time to bargain with him to free me. Do you know where Rita lives? It's a good thing you captured me instead of Oberon. Now that I'm between worlds, I have the power to open a portal. If you'd caught him here, he'd have invaded your world already. But how did Rita find a way to open the portal? Why is it still happening, even after we've rescued all the fairy folk? I need answers. Thank you. You give me hope. I'll open the portal now and send you to Rita's home.
This is chant-based magic, like a save with a code. You can only undo it with a spell, which must be spoken aloud. This place is filled with bitterness. Let's get out of here.
I hated to see all those self-righteous fools so full of themselves after banishing me. In my quest for vengeance, I read through all the books and ledgers I stole from the university. That's how I found out about Yorrick's work with O'Hare. And I discovered that a portal to the fairy realm could be opened with a concentration of fairy energy. There was only one catch. I'd have to use the fairies. I decided my vengeance was worth the price.
Queen Titania sent you to help us? Yay! We're locked in cages all over the forest.
The fairies are hiding throughout the forest. They're scared and reluctant to come out.
I can't move! It's got me!
Thanks. I couldn't reach it, and it's really bugged me. Now, let me help you with your loud-mouthed friend, so he doesn't deserve it. I'll be around if you need a hand with anything.
That's it. You can set all the fairies free now. And I'll tell you how Rita blackmailed me. As the greatest catcher in all of Ireland, I was the only one who could catch fairy folk. Catching fairies pays really well, but I couldn't stomach it. I swore I'd never catch another fairy as long as I lived. But that evil Rita dragged me back into it. She threatened to hurt my children unless I helped her. I had no choice but to go along with her wishes. It made me sick, but I hunted fairies for her, biding my time. I've got to find my children, but I'll be watching your back. Here, take this wand Rita gave me. It repels magical creatures.
We found a troll! Trolls are resistant to magic, so he might be able to help us release Titania. But we can't just walk a troll past the city guards. I remember this place. There's an ancient waystone nearby. If we activate it, we can use it to reach Titania. This is it! Titania's waiting for us. Open the portal.
I pledge my sword to you. Behold, it is the Dragon Slayer. Take it, and remember that some of us are still in hiding. You again, eh? I was looking for me pot of gold and lost me way. Here, this isn't gold, so you can have it. A real live troll. Fascinating. Come, I have many questions for you.
As long as you don't help me with anything.
The only way I could survive was to fuse my soul with yours. I know where the portal Rita plans to open is. We've got to get to the crypts beneath the school. Rita's beaten us to it. That's the summoning chamber. But all's not lost. The heart of nature is near. I can feel it.
I'm the last one. You freed us all.
Yorrick hid the heart of nature well. But I can feel it. We're getting closer. Nature's force is greater than any human's. The seeds of a tree and a magical spark would free this lever in no time.
Who are we? We are the Watchers.
We're here to watch over the three great kings. They're buried here.
3? There are only 2 kings here. You've been asleep too long.
I distinctly remember 3 funeral processions.
Oh, you can't remember who carved that thick head of yours, let alone how many kings are here.
I must have been thinking about the prince. He would have made a great king.
Is that so, you dithering idiot?
That's right. It turned out he just had a cold. They were a bit too quick with the funeral preparations back then.
What are you on about? Stick a bird feeder on him or put him in a fountain. He's useless. I remember that prince. He had long blonde hair.
A brush? Who's useless now?
What? The prince had hair like that, and he was just as light. Honest mistake.
Fine, we're both useless. You're looking for the heart of nature, traveler.
Try pressing the necklace orbs on the altar statue in this sequence. Star, moon, leaf, and sun.
No. The whole necklace idea was mine. And the correct combination is star, moon, leaf, and sun.
Hey, we finally agree on something. After 3 centuries, it's about time.
Is nearly gone, but we can't stop now.
come here seeking the heart of nature, you must first prove your worth. Solve our riddles. I'm sometimes white and always wrong. I can break a heart and hurt the strong. I can build love and tear it down. I can provoke a smile, but more often bring a frown. You're correct. I make you weak at the worst of times. I keep you safe. I keep you fine. I make your hands sweat and your heart grow cold. I visit the weak, but seldom the bold. One who knows fear but can walk away is worthy of the heart of nature. It is yours.
I've got to get this heart to Rita to make it up to her. Not again! I failed her!
Take this gift as well. Now go.
I may not have the power to bring Oberon's army into this world, but I can bring the king himself. Oh, mighty Oberon, come forth.
I like the new look, darling. Did you really think you could fool me?
Now, the heart! Use it! Now that the heart is in its rightful place, both worlds are safe. There will be no invasion. My people will remain in their realm.
I thought revenge was mine, but it was stolen from me. At least now that all your magical friends are gone, I can get revenge on you.
I told you I'd keep an eye out. Where are my children, Rita? What have you done with them?
Margrat, I'm not telling you anything. You betrayed me, so why should I help you? You're right that I didn't get what I wanted in life, and I do feel betrayed. Did you really think I would keep them here? Yes, just like before, you were willing to sacrifice fairies to protect them. I'll save you the trouble this time. They're with my twin sister, Gwen. There, You know who has your precious kids. Now let me go. She and I, to tell the truth, aren't exactly close, but she offered to take them off my hands. I jumped at the chance. Are we done here? Is that supposed to be funny? You will never see your children again.
Margrat, on behalf of the entire fairy realm, I thank you for your part in restoring the balance between our worlds. Now for you, Rita. I've given your punishment a lot of thought.
What's happening? No! You can't do this! How can you be so cruel? Oh, but these berries... No!
You'll remain imprisoned in this state until you atone for your wrongdoings. Now, on to more pressing matters. The balance is threatened once again, and I think it has something to do with...
Don't get any ideas, Ratcatcher. Look, I'll tell you where my sister lives. She's on the other side of the farmland area, near the ruins of the old blacksmith's house.
Is the thing still out there? It was a dragon. It came out of nowhere, breathing fire and making a ruckus. Oh, you must be mad to be out here. Here, good luck.
was flying and didn't even notice it. I flew right into your world. The way you humans reacted startled me. I breathed fire in self-defense. I swear. Now I'm wounded, and there isn't a nettle to be found. I need them to patch myself up.
All the magic in our world comes from the fairy realm. Whenever a witch or warlock uses magic in our world, the membrane between our worlds gets thinner. Like a cloth pricked with a small blade, small rips in the membrane are beginning to appear. If the membrane shreds, the two worlds will collapse into each other, destroying both.
Thank you. You say you're looking for your children. I'm happy to lend a flame if you think it'll help.
I was too consumed with vengeance at the time, so I didn't question it. But now I'm worried about why Gwen would want those kids so bad. There. Do you see how that wobbles? Objects are beginning to shuffle between worlds.
I guess you caught me in the act. Don't judge. It's magic dust, and worth a pretty penny. I ran out of gold, I'm afraid. Lost my watch as well. Say, you didn't happen to come across it? I'm not stealing anything. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, don't go pulling my heartstrings now. It's all useless anyway. It's not like we can get to Oberon's throne. We can't change anything, right? Don't get fussy with me. There's a legend that says the fairy realm's magic flows through the king's throne. But you didn't hear that from me. The throne is the focal point of all the magical energy in the realm. But there's a catch. A righteous person of either realm can break even the most powerful enchantment, as long as certain rules are obeyed. Oh, I suppose you'd like to know about those rules. Fine. You need something that belongs to the person who's enchanted, and the components used in the enchantment to reverse the spell. Too bad no one can get to the throne. The palace is a shambles. I'm off before the world ends. But here, maybe this will come in handy.
Phew, I'm glad he didn't notice me. He's liable to cook me up for supper.
Thank you. I have seen a woman with 2 kids up the hill. You say the road's blocked? Those ravens don't belong there. Here, take these flowers. They're magical. If you can awaken the magic in them, their light will repel dark creatures. Try pinning them into the scarecrow's clothing.
Can you hear me? Someone from your world is using one of 11 forbidden enchantments. Oberon's throne might contain enough power to stop it, if only there was a tear.
I was just beginning to feel at home here, and now the whole village goes belly up on me. I'd love to help you, but I'm afraid I'm useless without my pipe. The pipe, I tell ya. I can't function without it. There we go. You say the witch took your kids. Everything's connected, you know. Alright, get me some cinder stones. They're around here somewhere. So this pipe, its smoke shows you a story. Watch. It's great at parties. Now, look in the Encyclopedia of Spells. There on the table. Only one of the 11 forbidden spells is strong enough to upset the balance like this.
The enchantment brings back the dead, and the rules of magic require 2 sacrifices on the 3rd day. One for the deceased's physical form, and one for the spiritual form. If the enchantment invokes children, sacrifice isn't necessary. A teardrop from each child will suffice. But there's a price. The children who lend their tears become fire. If done correctly, the person will come back, just as he was before he died. I believe Gwen intends to use your children for this enchantment. But why?
You still have time. The enchantment hasn't set. You can still save your children.
Dad, you found us! Don't worry, though. Gwen didn't hurt us. All she did was take some of our tears. But it's okay. She's just trying to bring back her husband.
Gwen was married? I never knew. What happened to him?
Stay back. You can't stop me. I need him.
Gwen, it's me, Rita. You know you can't bring someone back without consequences. Just look around you.
I don't care about the consequences. You wouldn't know. You've never loved anyone. I want him back. I'll do anything for that.
Daddy, how will we get out of here?
Gwen, look at me. I understand the anger and pain in you. Look what it brought me. Nothing. Please, learn from my example.
I can't live without him. But the world, they're collapsing. You're right. Take the vial from around my neck. Let's end this now.
They're not stars. They're rips in space. And the throne room is the focal point. There's the throne, the concentration of all the magical energy in the fairy realm. Didn't Gideon say the spell can only be broken using items belonging to those who are enchanted? We need things that belong to your kids.
My powers, they've disappeared. As have mine. Now we're just like everyone else. And maybe that's okay.